Yo, tune in, we're here to spit, talking football, we don't quit. From kickoff to the final play, crack and bruise, we're here all day. Three cats with a passion for the game, giving you the scoop, not just the fame. Every episode, new beer to explore, while we break down the score. So lean in, we're your weekly guide to the field where legends reside. With a cold one, we'll ride on this football journey side by side. It's about football, but barely weekly. Cheers, we're clearly gonna talk those game day hits. With a beer in hand, that's it. From the snap to the end zone dance, we cover it all. Give you that chance to laugh, learn, and sip with class. Discussing tactics, not just the grass. Draft picks, trades, and all the stats. We're here to chat, to break through the facts. Each brew we taste, we'll share our view on plays, players, and what's true. Yo, tune in, we're here to spit, talking football, we don't quit. From kickoff to the final play, crack and bruise, we're here all day. Three cats with a passion for the game, giving you the scoop, not just the fame. Every episode, new beer to explore, while we break down the score. So lean in, we're your weekly guide to the field where legends reside. With a cold one, we'll ride on this football journey side by side. It's about football, but barely weekly. Cheers, we're clearly gonna talk those game day hits. With a beer in hand, that's it. From the snap to the end zone dance, we cover it all. Give you that chance to laugh, learn, and sip with class. Discussing tactics, not just the grass. Draft picks, trades, and all the stats. We're here to chat, to break through the facts. Each brew we taste, we'll share our view on plays, players, and what's true. So sit back, enjoy the ride. We'll keep it real, no need to hide. With football talk and beer in sight, we're here to make your night. It's about football, but barely weekly. Cheers, we're clearly gonna talk those game day hits. With a beer in hand, that's it. We'll dissect each quarter's tale with a cold one without fail. So join us, let's have some fun. Football and beer, second to none.
Hello and welcome back to another beautiful episode of the Beerly Football Podcast. About football but Beerly. We're happy to be here with you guys, drinking beer, talking ball. Tonight on the docket, we're all fantasy all the time. So we're gonna have a great night. Introducing my two guest hosts. My name's Zach, obviously, but my two co-hosts. To my right, we have the man from the Northeast, or as we call it down here, the Northeast. It's Kerry Dempsey.
That is me. That is I. I'm a known Chisholm-native, Stan, as we all know and love. Zach is not wary yet of the Chisholm-nator.
That guy is a training camp phenom. That's it.
He's a baller. He's the next Edelman. Get ready.
That's it.
Okay. All right. And then obviously, he ain't too proud to beg, but boy, does he love getting pegged.
He ain't too proud to get pegged. That song's a banger, dude. Not the song that you just riddled off, but the song that was playing when we entered the episode. How long have you had that shirt you're wearing? I feel like I've seen you in that like 10 years ago, maybe 8.
Not 10 years ago, but we're getting closer every.
Dude, it's insane. Somebody was asking me about college yesterday, and they asked me a question I didn't remember, and I was like, "Well, it's been a long time. It's been a minute now."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "Wow, that's crazy."
Yeah, I don't like thinking about the fact that next month I turn 28, so I.
Lucky you.
Next month I turn 28, so
Zach,
I will be 10 years removed from my 18th birthday. That's just hard for me to.
It's better than turning 29 next month, so.
I feel like 29 is the peak, honestly.
Yeah.
Like 29 is like really.
It's downhill from
when
there.
you do it, when it is.
But while you guys say what you're drinking, I'm gonna run and get my beers. They're currently in the freezer because I needed to chill them quickly.
Freezer.
Yeah, I needed to chill them quickly. Hey,
That's
we're about
Zach,
efficiency.
you remember that Julian Smith video, Waffles?
Yes.
When you said freezer, I don't know why. I just thought about I got them from the freezer and put them on my plate. I'm feeling nostalgic
Jellyfish.
tonight, man.
All right. What are you guys drinking? I'll be right back.
Carrie, you want to go first? Mine's not that cool.
Mine isn't either, really, but I'll go with it's one of my favorites. I've loved this one lately. I've had this on the pod. I don't know if I've had this specific kind of the podcast, but I've definitely had this on before. I have a Keel Farms Rare Insider Pineapple.
That's my favorite one.
Great. And he used great. Pineapple and mango are up there. They're both pretty good. I used to like the elderberry one, but that one's kind of fallen down a bit for me. Still great. I need to try the strawberry lime one next. That one sounds interesting. But these are all great. I love this place. Probably one of the best ciders you can try, but a classic. I love it.
Mm. Yeah, that's my favorite one. It's so good. Shout out to Plant City. I was walking through Publix, and as the businessman that I'm known,
Of course.
obviously, right?
Obviously.
I could have got a 12-pack of beer for about $14-16, or glass of wine $8, 3 packs of strawberries for $9, bud.
You do realize this is the Beer League football podcast, not the
but it's not
wine
football
podcast.
season. This is
Dude, save your freaking wine drinking for your book club you joined to read.
Like,
50
I'll
Shades of
drink.
Grey.
It's not football season right now, so I think I'm still excused.
It's always football season, Trevor. Football is
but I
year
did
round.
watch Shador.
The off season.
I can't watch preseason football, man.
You can't watch preseason. Sometimes that's the best stuff to watch, man.
It's guys fighting for their job.
I'd rather watch baseball, honestly.
Exactly.
I'd rather do anything than watch baseball. So
yeah, baseball's either you like it or you don't. Honestly, there's no in between.
All right, guys. I thought of a great question to start us off. Before
we not.
It's
beer
related.
It's beer related. Okay.
Beer related. All right. You get the opportunity. You can drink one beer every day for the rest of your life. You don't have to pay for it, and it won't have any health consequences, anything. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you get to drink one day per week as much as you want, and no health consequences, don't have to pay for it, whatever. Do you want one day a week or every day?
1 day a week. Sundays? Oh, football season.
Sunday?
Out of football season, Tuesday, Taco Tuesdays.
Wait. Okay.
Wait, no health detriment means no hangovers, right?
Yeah, no hangovers. You know, it's not going
to. So 1 day a week or every day a week?
No, 1 day a week or one drink. Yeah, one drink every day or 1 day a week. You drink as much as you want.
1 day a week, I can drink as much as I want. That's the easiest question I've ever heard.
It's football season, and when it's not football season, it's Taco Tuesday and Beerly Football Podcast Tuesday nights.
That's fair.
It's margaritas. I recently discovered that it might not be a lasting thing, but I like Modelo's more than Coronas now. I used to like Coronas more.
Thank God! Oh
I
my
like
goodness! It's not close.
He's turned to the dark side.
Close. No, he's turned to the light.
They're both turned to the dark side.
He's turned to the light.
Coronas are great, man.
I've always loved Modelo's, but now I love them more. I love them more than a Corona. That wasn't always the case. Anyways, I had this idea that I had about the thing we're doing. So we're describing sleepers and busts in fantasy football for positions. How about like when I'm describing a player, I have like a drink on the line. So like I want to describe it so where like if you guys can't guess who it is, then you take a drink. But if you can guess who it is, then I have to take a drink. But then I feel like we just wouldn't describe it well. Wouldn't describe the player well. It was a better idea in my head. I don't know. Seems like it could work.
I feel like it's an okay idea, but I don't know. I got some random players on there. It's good, like
okay, maybe not. Maybe not.
We could try it for Sunday.
I'll keep the wheels turning. No, games always go better like when we have something planned.
It's true.
Like if we like free ball some stuff, I don't think.
Also, what's up?
I don't think it's gonna work well.
Eastside, we haven't seen you a long time in the chat right now.
Eastside's back. Cheers, buddy.
Been too long, buddy. Go Pats.
The Texas Longhorn. How about Quinn Ewers? Eastside.
Didn't look great.
Archie. all right. It's all right. It's a rookie.
Arch is the savior.
Does he remind you of Sam Ellinger?
Arch ain't even better than DJ Lagway, bud.
DJ Lagway can't even like stay healthy, so
I need to go get my laptop out of my bathroom. I'll be
Is he
right
hurt?
back.
he showed up to training camp, but he had another injury that he was like held out for.
Zach, do you remember that guy in the first high school we went to that was a year above us who would take the iPads into the bathroom with him and like stay there for a long time?
I wonder what he's doing in that bathroom.
He
Can
would
you give me
also
initials? Can you give me initials?
no, but he would have seizures.
Was it Jared, former guest?
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh yeah. How could
that's what I
forget
just
him?
felt like with my laptop in the bathroom.
You spent a lot of time in that bathroom.
On his laptop. Yep.
We actually had at my office a couple weeks ago. There's a guy that got fired for in the bathroom going a little wank.
Nice, dude.
Wait,
Who
how
got
do you
fired?
even find out?
Somebody was like saw the shadow in the bathroom and like
Like snitched on him?
yeah.
Did he own up to it? He was like, "Yeah, that's what I was doing."
I mean, how do you come back from that? That's
Lie, bro. You could always lie and you can always run. That's like
what do you say it is?
That's Trevor to a T. You can always lie and you can always run.
like
That's true.
no, there's no, especially something like that, dude. You have to do one of the two. Maybe he ran, but
Just ran out of there. Just book it.
that's unbelievable.
Zach, what are you drinking? We almost forgot about you.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I
it's
saw-
okay.
I already
I
saw
feel
it.
like you guys forget about me constantly, but
We would never.
I'm drinking a Stella Artois, I think is how it's pronounced.
That sounds nice.
Really, really good beer. It's the second best beer in a green bottle.
You said the best is Heineken, right?
I know.
Wait.
I was surprised by it.
Is Yingling in a green bottle? No, right?
No?
A specific type is not
But
like
the
standard
Yingling
Yangling.
is a brown
No,
bottle.
not standard Yanglings in brown bottle.
I get what you're saying.
That's fair.
There is a type of Yangling. I forget what it is. It might be black and tans or in. No, hold on. We got to find this out. This is important for the
Very
beer portion.
Because
of this
I've had
podcast.
both, but I know there is it in a green bottle. I know there is.
Oh no,
Okay.
Yangling traditional lager is in green.
That's what. Yeah, I
Interesting.
think.
Yeah, the
So
traditional.
what, you're taking a Dos Equis over not a Dos Equis. What'd you say? A Heineken
A
over
Heineken.
a Yingling?
Yeah, over a Yangling every time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need to get a Heineken.
Oh my God! Someone.
Like Yingling out of
Slow.
a bottle.
No, I want to share my screen. Someone made a video doing the thing that I did.
Did the thing you did?
Did the thing I did. Green bottle taste test. Heineken versus Stella versus Yangling.
That's fair.
We should do that on the pod.
We need to do something like
We
that. That'd
should.
be fun.
But I'm biased, bro. Like Yingling, it's my favorite beer. Like I'm not gonna
You
say
see,
a bad-
not know what you're
I'm not gonna
drinking.
say a bad word about it.
Just put it in cups and then like figure it out.
Yeah,
later.
you just do it blind and then you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your honest opinion.
Yeah. There you go. Alrighty. Is there any like big news in the league outside of Micah Parsons can't get a contract from Jerry Jones?
I just want to know, Trevor, what do you think of Shador's debut? The most talked about preseason performance in years
Ever.
honestly.
Nah, Victor Cruz. Like I still hear about Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz had a.
Victor Cruz did have a crazy.
I mean, Shador was really good. But Victor Cruz was for a wide receiver too. Like, I mean, if Shador played good, he was gonna be like the story of the game. Victor Cruz came out of nowhere, bro. But
yeah.
I don't know. Shador was awesome, and he started slow, and he just kept pushing the ball downfield, and he was really stepping into some throws, delivering some heat over the middle. A lot of stuff for them to be excited about. But I thought his mentality. I saw a 13-minute TikTok. I didn't watch all of it. I only watched the first 12:45, but it was showed he was mic'd up, and he was really in his guy's face on the sideline, really with a good attitude the whole game. So, it was I'm sure it's refreshing for Browns fans. I personally think, say what you want about Shador. I personally think that Dylan Gabriel is not a good NFL quarterback. And
Okay.
my insider, Beerly Carey, said that he's starting next game. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how that goes comparatively. But I think Dylan Gabriel is not a good NFL quarterback.
I was amazed he went third round. He was not a third round talent.
That was insane, dude. That was something.
Does Shador look good? I mean, he struggled a little bit against the first team, but he's not gotten many reps, so obviously he wasn't going to do well against the first team.
He was kind of elusive as well, like threw the ball away, like made some good decisions, but
he just he showed he should have never gone as low as he did.
Well, I mean what we were hearing after the draft
just depends.
Reasons why guys drop, and when he's basically expecting teams to fight over him when he was like just part of that like everybody else group in the quarterbacks coming out this year. There's Cam Ward and everybody else.
Dart's been good, right? Out of this group, like he's been good at training camp.
He's been pretty decent in training
camp. Ward hasn't been good, but
Dart looked really. He looked really good in the preseason game too. He had a couple of throws.
He threw a deep ball too, right?
Yeah, but Sanders was only drafted one round above Graham Mertz, who looked like he should never step foot in a football field again.
A conspiracy.
That 14 passes, 3 interceptions for 28 yards.
That's Nathan Peterman reincarnated, bro.
I saw he just got a tryout with the Jets today, actually. Nathan
How?
Peterman. He's still hanging around.
Nathan Peterman is still in the NFL?
He is. Just like Tim Boyle's still hanging around. That guy's
You think if I signed away my moral rights and my soul and everything,
you have more?
That I could play corner for the Dolphins for like $65,000 a year?
It's probably true. I heard
did Kohu get hurt? Somebody got hurt.
Everybody's getting hurt. I've heard the Lions smoke.
They don't have a single corner that's drafted. That's right?
No, because they signed Mike Hilton and they signed Jack Jones, 2 veterans.
Oh, I like Jack Jones, but Jack Jones is not like CB1. They're freaking nickel.
Their secondary's a mess.
It's horrible.
What'd you say about the Lions, Kerry? What'd you say about the Lions?
That the Lions have been smoking the Dolphins in practice.
Yeah, someone said it's the most one-sided group practice they've ever seen. The Lions versus the Dolphins.
Media's been all over
strength versus weakness. Yeah. Did you see that clip of Amon-Ra?
No.
Hit somebody with a dig and go, or not even a hard one. He didn't even turn his head. He just chopped his feet and then went. Guy was 20 yards behind him. I'm not even kidding. You gotta check it out. Just search Amon-Ra on Twitter. If you do it in the next
you know what? I think I did see it, and someone was saying there's no way this guy got drafted this low.
Dolphins are cooked, man.
But he wasn't that big of a prospect coming out of college. He's just gotten better as he's gotten to the pros.
I'm actually kind of rooting for the Dolphins to suck, because if they do, second half of the year, cheap tickets.
That's true.
A game. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to golf.
You know what I mean? You can go hang out with Nando. If he's
I should. I think I'll do that this year, anyways. At least I'll go tailgate with him one time.
There you go.
They know how to party. Shout out to Nando.
I know it's
like to party.
Shout out to
we
my guy.
We like to party.
They got a lot of primetime games this year, actually. I kind of want to go to the Bengals game. It's like a Monday night game, but
they're gonna get smoked.
Maybe.
Jamar Chase versus that secondary.
Tyreek Hill versus secondary Bengals.
Tyreek Hill's halfway out of that team.
Yeah, honestly,
he gets trashed every day.
It'll be an interesting season for the Dolphins.
Kerry, it's interesting you say they gets trashed every week.
Yeah,
Stephon Diggs as your wide receiver.
Dude, he had a good catch today.
I thought Diggs was number 1.
Yeah, no,
that was number 8 in that catch. That was Booty, wasn't it?
Booties look good though.
Because I thought Diggs was number 1. That was
I agree, Kerry. I've always considered myself more.
That's a big Booty fan.
I am.
Patriots have at least 7 good wide receiver teams.
Terry is not a butt guy, and the Patriots do not have 7 good receivers. Are you on crack?
7 good wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3s.
Oh,
what? Goodbye, Jalen Polk. Get out of here, buddy.
Is he still on the team?
Technically,
I think it's actually Jalen.
Probably. He's
It's
not
like
making
Lynn, because I have an Aunt Lynn. and
He will
his
not
name-
be on the 50. I will guarantee he will not be on the 53-man roster.
Yeah, 53, like growing up, it used to be like so big. But like 53 is honestly kind of small, like with how many people that are on the roster right now.
It's almost because it's
Good
90
players
roster.
get cut every year from the 53.
37 players get cut every team. Pats are looking like studs, Esai.
Who's doing Hard Knocks?
It's the Bills. I'm surprised you're not watching it.
I think I do remember.
You don't want to check out some Josh Allen, Haley Steinfeld?
No, but I heard that clip you sent me. Was that from Hard Knocks? The 12 years beer, 11, and then I turned 12.
Oh, those some Barstool.
Yeah.
Barstool busting the boys.
Yeah, he should get arrested for that. It's not something to joke about.
All right, dude. All right, do you guys want to get into our
How's that?
gems, busts, and I also have a category with a single person in it for each
It's Caleb
group.
Warner. Oh.
And it's number one at the position.
Oh,
okay.
Zach, looks like there's a fantasy question first.
Oh, a fantasy question first. Let's see.
Zach, is that a beer shelf behind you? Is that hot sauce?
That is that's all mead right there.
Oh gosh, you. These eyes ain't what
Big meat guy.
You know,
Big
I've
mead
actually
guy.
I really want to make my own mead.
That sounds like something you would do, honestly.
You could get a kit on Amazon for like $40.
PPR league, would you rather start Trace, Jake London, Chase Brown, or Chase Brown and Bucky Irvin?
So it's
If
basically
it
either Drake London or Bucky Irving.
Yeah,
I go Buck.
I'll go Buck over Drake London also.
what's going on week one? Who they play?
They play each other week 1.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Give me Drake London.
Really?
Yeah.
There's not like the Bucks secondary.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Bucks secondary.
I don't trust.
They're not bad. I mean,
Bucky.
they're average. They got a little better.
I
Bucky,
think
though,
it depends on what you're looking to do. I think you get the most points possible if you start Drake London. I think more often than not, Bucky Irving is going to be consistently getting you 10 to 15.
He believes in the penis man. He believes.
Bucky's dumb, bro.
I do like the penis man.
He does.
Pats are looking like studs, Esai.
He's cooking. It's true.
They are.
All right, they're going to win 6 games this year.
That is
But
better than
Drake May
4.
hasn't looked that great. I mean, it's helped out that he's practicing with Justin Fields, who looks like he's throwing with his left arm, and he's not. But I don't know if you've seen those clips, but good God.
Justin Fields is a gamer. He just shows up when it's game time.
That's hardly a quarterback.
They're not practicing with the Jets.
Huh?
They're with the Vikings.
Well, I saw their clips put side by side. I think a Justin Fields fan account was making fun of Drake May.
Yeah, that fumble was
Live
awful.
with.
He needs to learn to take the sack. That was a bad fumble in that preseason.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about some of his throws at camp, especially the flea flicker. That pissed me off, bro. He didn't set his feet. He literally did like a 50-yard jump throw, and there was no pressure. But it's early, It's early. I'm not gonna get pissed about that. But yeah, Justin Fields is hard. This is not a quarterback, bro.
That is a quarterback.
Strawberries in and half a bottle in. So let's start talking about fantasy, bro.
All righty. So we're going to start with the quarterback position. How do you guys want to do this? You want to do one by one? You want to do the whole category, and then we'll discuss?
Are we doing 3 each?
We're doing three. What is it called?
3 sleepers, 3 busts.
3 sleepers, 3 busts, and then I'm going to go ahead.
And at least for me, I'm assuming they do the same way. When we say they're busters, they're not going to be awful, but
they're not going to be awful, but they're not going to live up to the what I'm going off of, which is average draft position.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, all righty, 3 sleepers. I'll go ahead and start. My 3 sleepers this year, based on average draft position, I've got Justin Fields, Jared Goff, and Cam Ward.
Cam Ward. Are you not scared about the team around Cam Ward?
I am scared about the team around Cam Ward, but his average, he's the 22nd quarterback off the board on average.
I think that's a decent spot for him.
Do you think he's going to run that much?
I don't think he's going to light it up ever.
I don't think he's going to light it up, but he does have the ability to run, and I think they are going to give him flexibility to run. And considering the offensive line he has, he's going to have to run a little bit.
Yeah.
Away from pressure.
I don't hate the Fields.
I love the Fields.
But I wonder how short Fields' leash is. Like, obviously, Tyrod's kind of old. But, like...
Tyrod might not be ready for week 1.
It feels like literally can't throw the ball. And, like, Justin Fields' success rests on the defense being good, which they should be. Like, it's not a big concern. But if
they weren't great last year, though.
Yeah, they weren't great last year.
If they're average, like, it's not good for Fields. Like, if you need a quarterback that can throw the ball, like, it's very obviously Tyrod. But I do think fantasy-wise, if Fields plays at least 13 or 14 games, he's going to be a top 5, top 10 fantasy quarterback.
Pareco. If you had the 4th pick in a super flex league, would you pick Burrow, Hurts, or someone like Chase or Bijan, assuming the top 3 quarterbacks are gone? 12-man, 4-point passing touchdown.
What's a super flex? Is that 2 flex positions? Or you
I think super flex
in the flex.
Yeah, you can put a quarterback in the flex.
Ooh.
So honestly, I think there are more quarterbacks that can get like 20 to 25 points a game.
You got Daniels, you got Allen.
Yeah, there's more.
I would say like Burrow,
get that. If you
like go ahead, Zach.
If the top 3 are gone, I would rather have one of the best 3 running backs or wide receivers.
Yeah, if you can get a top 4, top 5 quarterback, do it. But if you can't, Jamar Chase, bro. Like Jamar Chase. Absolutely.
Because if you don't,
that's the process.
I think you get insane value with the Jamar Chase pick.
That's an interesting concept. Having, I think we did that one time. Maybe you weren't in the league, Zach, but in like high school or middle school or something. But I haven't done one since then. Yeah. I haven't done a league with 2 quarterbacks since then.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine. I had 2 good quarterbacks last year.
That's a tough one though. 4th pick in a super flex. It's tough. I would probably lean toward the skill player just because I think there's a lot of quarterbacks out there that week to week can get you about 20.
I would take a lot of guys over Hurts.
When would y'all take a quarterback in a super flex? Like, because quarterbacks go early. There's probably 5 or 6 quarterbacks in the first round and a half in a super flex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think if you can get 2 guys from
like 3rd and 4th round.
Well, if you can get like 2 guys from like 18 to 20, or not 18, 8 to 20, like the 8th best, the 20th best quarterback in fantasy, I think you're going to be doing fine. That's just my opinion, though. I would rather have the number 1 wide receiver.
Trevor, I will officially agree with you. I've tried both. See which is better. The pineapple is better than mango.
That's the one. Mango. That's they're all good, but pineapple is like
pineapple hits. Pineapple hits.
It's really good, man.
I'd like to get Lamar, Allen, or Daniels, but figure that it'd be tough to get either, especially in a super flex. It'd be tough to get.
I mean, but still, if you get stuck with Burrow or something there, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you could make a bad pick in that situation. So
I like Mahomes this year, which I'll talk about in a little bit.
I think it's going to come down to later rounds where you make your good picks and bad picks. That's kind of my opinion on fantasy football. Is hardly ever. I think that the person in the toughest position in one of those leagues is like the 1-1 or 1-2 guy, because if their guy isn't the best scorer on their team, they're kind of screwed.
Yeah, yo, put me at the end of the 1st round, dude. Wow, I love that.
I've been playing in a super flex for the last 4 years, and I love it. I draft a running back hard in the beginning, and then find a good to mid. Yeah, that's what I normally do. And
I think Penix, man, if he's still in here, look at Penix kind of late. I think he's a good stat sheet guy.
Yeah, I agree. Alrighty, so those are my 3. I keep wanting to say reaches. But
that's kind of a better term, honestly. But
my 3
sleepers.
My 3 sleepers are Fields, Goff, and Ward.
Reese's is better than Bus, honestly, though.
I'll go next.
No, because Bus, I'm looking at the top and seeing a guy who I don't think is going to perform as a lot of the guys below him. So, who do you got for sleepers, Trev?
At
quarterback.
I have my 3 that are solidified. I want to go through a couple names just to see if either one of you guys want to say anything about them.
Do you remember Trevor's random list from last year, by the way?
Which was good as fuck, by the way.
No, it wasn't.
No, go back and look at it. It was.
You had
really
J.K.
good.
Dobbins, who fell off.
I had Baker Mayfield.
You had Jake Ferguson, who had the worst season of his career. You had like 3 random guys that did nothing.
No, I had a good list, bro. I even made a graphic so we can go back and look at it.
Let's do it.
Anyway, Brock Purdy, Jalen Milroe, Spencer Rattler, Michael Penix, Bo Nix, Trevor Lawrence. Those are all guys who are like kind of in my sleepers term. Do you guys think any of those guys could be like investments?
My only problem with Bo Nix being in that is, I believe currently he's like the number 8th quarterback taken.
Really?
Yes.
What was
he's
he
the
last
8th
year?
quarterback taken.
I didn't
not
look.
nearly that high.
Yeah, I was kind of basing this off of like I didn't look at the. Well, I did, but not for quarterbacks. But I feel like Bo Nix wouldn't be like super sought after.
Is Milroe gonna play? And like, I don't.
No, but like kind of just like a stash. Did you see his run?
I don't. And it sounds like I don't think Rattler's
I don't think Rattler's gonna.
Rattler and Show are pretty even, and I think they're gonna go with the 2nd-round pick instead of Rattler, who they didn't draft.
Really? To start out?
Yeah, because Rattler did not look good in the preseason game. Show looked a lot better. And I've heard. For some reason, my Twitter feed is a lot of New Orleans Saints beat reporters, and
I would hate that, dude.
That's been pretty even. I know.
Horrible Twitter feed.
But pretty even. They're going to go with a 2nd-round pick who's old over.
Well, throw him in the fire right away.
I mean, if I'm the Saints, you have to try him, and then if you suck, you draft a QB next year. I think that's your game plan.
Yeah,
be like that.
Maybe, but then you just wasted a 2nd-round pick. 2nd-round picks are insanely valuable.
They shouldn't.
They draft the lineman in the 1st round this year, right? A good one from Texas.
Banks, yeah,
Kelvin Banks. All right, so my 3 sleepers are actually, and first of all, I don't know where he's currently ranked, but I just remember the last time he had a full season and the stats he put up, which translate to fantasy football. Dak Prescott. It's not a team that's going to be running the ball. He just needs to be healthy. Like I don't know if he's a sleeper, but this is like after the guys that are going to rack up a lot of fantasy points, the dual threat guys, the guys that get tush pushes, rushing touchdowns. Like I think Dak is like the next group off, and I don't think a lot of people are thinking of him that way. But especially with not even like, I mean, I like Pickens, but like I really think CeeDee Lamb is like, if Dak and CeeDee Lamb are healthy the full season, there's no way Dak doesn't get 4,000 yards and at least 30 touchdowns. Like CeeDee Lamb, I just think is that guy. So Dak is my first one. My second one of those guys that you take with the last pick in the draft, sit him on your bench for as long as you can until you're 1-4 or something. You know what I mean? Shedeur Sanders, just drop him on there. I think he could be a sleeper. I don't think anybody's going to draft him. Even if you don't draft him, I don't know. If you got an empty spot, if somebody gets hurt, somebody tears their ACL in week 3, cut that guy, pick up Shedeur, keep him on the bench for a little bit. And then my third, this should be obvious. I want one of you guys to guess what quarterback I'm about to say. And if you get it right, I'll take a 3-second pull. I'll take a 5-second pull.
Caleb Williams.
Zach?
Caleb Williams.
Daniel Jones, baby. Danny Dimes.
He was terrible in preseason, too.
That guy, I don't care. Whoever starts with the Colts, I should say. Whoever starts with the Colts. But
don't draft the Colts quarterback.
It's Dimes, bro. Get him. Grab them. They got a good line, good running back, good receivers. They got Tyler Warren. Just do it.
It's like that.
If you don't do it,
it's like that scene from Moneyball. It's like, we got a great. Let me introduce you to this guy, Daniel Jones. All right, he's a multiple-year starter in the NFL.
Sucks.
He's a multiple-year starter in the NFL. We got a good offensive line to protect him and great weapons for him to throw to.
Only problem. He sucks.
He's got a room temperature IQ.
Horrible. Yeah. It's just
Poor
like
guy.
one of those like things that like I could see it going right, and if it goes right, I want to be the one that like I was like I said it.
Can I list an honorable mention? I just want to see where this guy's currently
Go
being
for
taken at.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold as QB 27 right
He's
now.
terrible, man.
That's
terrible.
I actually wrote his name down and scribbled him down because I didn't know where to put him. It's a battle line. I think
He's gonna die there, man.
It's not a great O line, but
he sees
at
ghosts.
QB 27, the 5th worst quarterback in the league
What's Milrow?
for fantasy.
50?
He's bad.
No, what's Milrow? Like 35, maybe 37.
Milrow. Boy, I don't even see him yet. Hold on.
40s, 50s.
I would think you wouldn't be far off 32.
He's not even their QB2 though, Trevor. Locke is their backup.
Drew Lock. I haven't heard that name in months.
Oh, Milrow, quarterback 33.
Yeah, I would think
Not
he's
that
not
far
far
off.
off 32. Man, that felt.
Bro, used his brain. Not gonna lie.
So should I say my bust now, or are we carry?
We gotta hear carries. You gotta
Wow.
hear carries.
Go ahead.
All right, mine are pretty similar to you guys. Like Zach, Justin Fields. He's going to run the ball, and running matters. He's going to be top. He's going to be up there. My second one, I'm agree with Trevor. I got Dak Prescott. The defense, especially if Micah doesn't play, is going to suck. They have no running game. He's going to throw the ball a lot. He's got weapons. CeeDee, George Pickens, Jake Ferguson should bounce back. You know, he's dating I think he's either dating or engaged to the cabinet girl, so he'll be solid. And my number 3, I'm a known hater of this guy, but I think he's going to have a better year. And obviously, he's up there in fantasy, but I think he could end the season as QB1. I think Patrick Mahomes is being slept on. I think he's getting a rough season statistically last year. You know, Rashee Rice, for whatever reason, sounds like he's not going to get suspended for at least a while this season. He's got Rice, he's got Worthy. Kelsey, you know, he's on the downhill, but he's still there.
Did they change offensive coordinators?
No, still the same. Line's still much of a question with Tooney gone, but I think Mahomes will have a bounce back year.
It's the guy from Chicago, you know.
Nagy.
Ever since he came there, Mahomes' numbers have been like half of what they were. I don't trust Nagy. I like Mahomes, but as long as Nagy's there, I'm not getting on board.
Yeah, honorable mentions for me. I had to put my baby boy, Drake May. I believe in him. Also, Caleb
I
Williams.
almost put Drake May down. I almost
He
did.
can do it, but just with his running, too, he's going to put up numbers. And also, Caleb Williams, I think he'll have a good year fantasy-wise.
I don't. I think he'll be decent.
All right, should I do my bust then first?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Bust.
All right, my bust. First, I'll start out with my former baby, Justin Herbert. I don't really see any fantasy purpose for him anymore. They are a run-first team, especially with Hampton and Harris this year. They're going to run the ball. It's not the Herbert to pass. They're going to throw it a lot. He's just not worth getting a high pick in fantasy.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Herbert currently pick 13 on average, depending on the site you use. Or not pick 13. He's the 13th quarterback off the board.
Like, honestly, I might consider Cam Ward around the level of Justin Herbert. Honestly.
What the hell?
Herbert doesn't turn it over. He doesn't throw it. I don't know. All right, number 2, I'll disagree with Zach. I've been anti-Lions a lot, and I have Jared Goff as my bust. I think he's going to have a down year with the line that's interior line's kind of a mess. The coordinator, OC, Ben Johnson, is gone. He doesn't
think he'll
run.
be top 12 or no?
I think he'll be in that mid-range, maybe fringe 12, but I just think
you could see him worse than 12, like 14, 15.
Yeah.
That's not good
Especially
for Jared Goff.
with a battle line. When Jared Goff is under pressure, he does not play well. And with Frank Ragnow and Zeitler gone, I'm a little scared of O-line. I think Goff's going to have a down year. And also, another guy I've supported recently, I don't think he's going to take too much of a step off, but he's pretty high up for a guy that isn't too much of a runner. I got Brock Purdy, an aging Niners team. Sadly, I think Brock Purdy's going to stay around the level he is, but fantasy-wise, I just really don't see that high ceiling for him where he's drafted where he is.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd much
right now,
rather take a runner.
He's averaging quarterback 11.
Yeah, that's a bit too
but
high.
So the reason
peak, though.
The reason I'm not going to put him in my bust is because I have him about quarterback 11.
I feel like this is prime Purdy this year.
That line, there's a lot of question marks for the Niners. So they do have a very easy schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Purdy
Trevor,
Herbert.
why
My
don't you go
buzz,
next?
my first one, I don't know where he's ranked in fantasy. I would almost take Shador Sanders over this guy. And I'm a fan of this guy. I just think there's nothing to like in fantasy for it this year. And like I said, I'm a fan of this guy, but Aaron Rodgers, I don't think is going to have any fantasy value.
I think everyone agrees with you. He is
Where's he
quarterback 28 right now.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he finish? He finished decent last year, which is why I thought he would be higher than 28. But I don't think he has any value. And then same thing with Cam Ward. I think this year, like, it has nothing to do with like his talent or who he is as a quarterback. But I just think it's like there's so much he's going to need to figure out this year, like in Tennessee. Not just him, but like Tennessee overall.
Yeah.
Like I would stay away from Cam Ward this year at least. I could see him better in the future, but those are my two. What's he at? What's Cam Ward's quarterback?
Cam Ward.
I don't like rookie quarterbacks in general.
Yeah, he's 22nd.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would just.
And I could see him ending up around quarterback 15. I could also see him lower than that. So I'm just saying, there's decent upside for Cam Ward with his mobility, I think. But all right, I got some shocking picks for busts. Okay, bust number one. It's been on a decline for a couple of years now. And now his favorite tight end
Tua
is announcing Taylor Swift albums, and it's Patrick Mahomes. Currently quarterback 6. I could see him. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I could see him finishing outside the top 10 quarterbacks in fantasy this year.
Wow. That's ballsy right there.
I'm saying I could see it. I'm not saying it's going to happen.
Make that a quote, Trevor.
Not saying it's going to happen. Where did he finish last year?
Probably lower top, like 7, 8 on us. So no, somewhere around there, 6 to 8 in that range.
Fantasy rankings.
He didn't turn the ball over, but like turnovers in fantasy aren't that like.
Yeah.
Like what, 2 points? If you turn the ball over.
-2. I mean, depending on your league and how much you put on there.
Oh, come on. Will it not show me leaders? Here we go.
I have I'm assuming Zach doesn't because he hasn't sent them yet. Zach, do you have Stroud on your list?
No, he's not.
Would you guys buy low or high on Stroud for this year?
In fantasy?
Yeah. He was, a great rookie season fantasy-wise. Had a rough year last year. It's about the same,
I wouldn't draft him unless, like, I drafted him late. There's 10 quarterbacks I would take over him.
So I can't see the whole list, but I know he's not in the top 8.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's 10 quarterbacks.
See the top 8. I can see the top 8. But
what are we in, a 12-team league? Like,
yeah.
I'm trying to find.
Stroud is like, I would start Stroud over, like, you know when you like are looking on the waiver wire and you're just looking up for a matchup guy?
Yeah.
Like, I would take Stroud over like a good matchup guy, but like not by a bunch.
That's fair. All right. Who's the last
My second one. Come on, calm down. Second one. I got Bo Nix.
Zach's a known Bo Nix hater.
They have him as quarterback 8.
That's ballsy for a team that got him like no weapons this offseason.
Evan Ingram is good for 800 yards and 6 touchdowns every year.
No, I don't think he is in this offense.
I think he is. They're going to be run first, but it's Sean Payton. Like, he's going to spread the ball around.
They're not going to be
Sean
run
Payton has
first.
good tight ends.
Broncos are going to be run first.
You don't think so?
No.
I think they should be.
just
If they
draft
don't want it.
somebody.
They want this.
They were last
Nick
year.
kid to- anyway, I'm calling it. I've already called the sophomore slump for him.
He's called it.
So I have him much lower than quarterback 8 in fantasy. I think there's a very good chance he finishes anywhere from the 13 to 16 range for quarterbacks. I don't think he belongs in anyone's top 10 off the board for quarterbacks. So that's why I have him. And then I have a guy who I think the only reason he's on this list is because I think his value can considerably drop if his team doesn't figure their shit out.
Russell Wilson.
Jaden Daniels, if they can't figure out what to do with Terry McLaurin, I think that you could see a considerable.
I don't
drop
want
in
him in
performance.
fantasy. I don't want Jaden Daniels in fantasy unless he's there in like the third or fourth
But
round.
his floor. But the thing is, his floor as a runner just gives when you could run, it doesn't.
So I agree, but
if we're saying as high,
but he's quarterback 3 off the board right now. So if he doesn't, if he can't throw, or he gets hurt like he did early last year.
Justin Fields can't throw, and he's quarterback what?
He's going to be like quarterback 12 probably.
I think he's higher than that, isn't he?
In fantasy?
It's just running is so important to a fantasy quarterback.
I agree. I'm just saying I think.
Where would you put him at then?
I'd probably put him in this.
Justin Fields might last 5 weeks and no one would be surprised.
I'd probably put him in the 6 to 10 range.
So they paid him $30 million a year.
Yeah, but if you can't throw the football as a quarterback, you run the risk, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying could happen with Jaden Daniels without Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin is
Terry is him. That's
yeah.
I don't understand the trade shit. Sign that guy. Give him money. He was so good with your promising rookie quarterback. They were so good last year.
Yeah.
And he's been good with whatever bullshit quarterback you put out there.
They've got Fat Debo, though. That's all you need.
Yeah.
No.
Trevor says he could outrun a Debo in a race.
No.
Have you seen him move lately?
I just think 2 miles.
He's starting to
I'd
look
have a
like
chance.
Eddie Lacy.
Like a mile or 2 miles, I'd have a chance.
That you could beat a professional athlete?
Listen, I'm just saying you need to be careful. You need to be careful. Without Terry McLaurin, that offense looks a lot different.
Esai's not a fan of Zach's takes right here.
That's fine. You know what? I still love Esai.
He's never been wrong.
And can we all do we all agree on who the number 1 quarterback in fantasy should be?
The guy Trevor loves,
Lamar, right?
Lamar Jackson.
Okay,
think
good.
so?
We all agree.
Trevor says Josh Allen.
He was one last year. It just depends how it's going to be one of 4 guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Lamar should be the favorite. He hasn't
All
run
right.
for a lot of touchdowns the last couple of years. I mean, they have Derrick.
I mean, you got Derrick Henry. So.
Yeah. You don't need him in goal line anymore.
Still, he runs for 900 yards. So yeah.
Alrighty. Running backs. I'll kick it off with my sleepers. Okay. So this guy currently running back 14, which I thought was kind of weird. I don't know where he finished last year, but on the teams I did have him on, he was extremely consistent. James Cook in Buffalo.
He's got a big contract, too.
Just got a big contract.
Trevor loves it.
I actually have him as a bust, just because I think their running back room is really talented, and I think when people get paid, they always have a down year. They just ball out on their contract year.
Yeah, like Saquon. Like Saquon, he played horrible last year after he got paid, right?
Saquon's different. Saquon is he's one of the running backs.
All the running backs got paid last year and did well. Josh Jacobs.
Nah, when we're 80, we're gonna be watching football 70, and we're gonna be like, he reminds me of what was that boy's name? Played for the Giants and the Eagles, and he jumped.
I do not want to see your memory
backwards,
at 80 years old, Trevor.
I hate the fact that
you're gonna
happened
remember
against my
Saquon,
team.
bro.
I hate the fact that happened against my team because now it's like the cover of Madden is some dumbass Jaguar safety.
Who was it? Jerry and Jones?
Andrew Wingard?
No, it was not a white.
Was it Buster Brown? Monteric Buster Brown?
It might have been brown, but it was not a white. Might have been Buster Brown. Buster
But
Brown's a good
I have
Yo.
James Cook. I also I don't know why he's this low. Currently running back 11, Kyron Williams. When he was active last year, he was insane.
There was conspiracy
really
against him last year that he was going to get benched, and it's like every year. I don't know why.
No, Kyron's him. Kyron's really
He's
good.
so good. Like,
yeah, I don't know why people hated on him last year. It's like he's a baller.
He played extremely well when he was on the field last year. He did get hurt midseason, but like
I know people thought Blake Corum
he was like running back 1 or running back 2 through like 5 weeks.
Yeah, he's good.
And then he got hurt, and then he came back and played really well at the end of the year. So
he's a bruiser, bro, and he's little. Like,
yeah,
I love that.
Kyron Williams is another sleeper, and then going down currently running back 16, Omarion Hampton for Los Angeles Chargers. This, like Kerry said, this is a team that likes to run the ball. Jelly of the month. How we doing? Good evening.
I don't know, but loss of Slater's going to be a big loss for that O-line.
It is. But, I mean, for a run first...
It's Harbaugh, yeah.
For a run first offense, I think a young, talented running back is going to do well.
You think Najee's done there?
Najee looks horrible.
That was a weird signing. I would have gone with Hampton.
No, Najee, they like running up the middle, and that's Najee's literally like an up the middle bruiser. Like, they just got somebody they can give the ball to 250 times this year. Like, just run up the middle. Yeah. 3
wide receiver PPR, second keeper, go Kyron in the 6th last year. Can keep Neighbors in first pick at pick 10, 6 top 15 wide receiver being kept, and I won't get Lamb, Chase, Jetta.
Oh, I would easily keep Neighbors.
Yeah.
Russ is going to choke. And
you hate Russ, bro. Like, the best case scenario for Neighbors.
Russ is going to spam him all day long. And you know Dart will once Dart takes over soon.
Yeah.
Russ doesn't spam receivers, though.
No, he doesn't.
Wandale Robinson, week 3, is going to have like 122 yards and 2 touchdowns.
No, he won't. No, Wandale Robinson will have 14 catches for 74 yards.
Wandale's kind of fun.
That sounds like an offense I would run.
No, I keep Neighbors.
I would keep Neighbors if a lot of the wide receivers are being kept, especially the top guys.
Yeah,
I would keep Neighbors.
I like that.
I say do some hard drugs and do whatever your mind tells you.
That's Trevor's advice for you.
Exactly.
But those are my 3 sleepers. What do you have, Trev?
He has strawberries in his mouth.
Tell me where this guy is ranked, because the reason I put him on this list is he gets ranked low every single year. And, like, even when it's not that low, it's still too low. And, like,
I'm surprised at some names I'm seeing further down.
I take him genuinely I took him the last 2 years in a row. I feel like I've had this guy on my team in the last, like, 5 years straight, and I've had good fantasy football teams. And a lot of it is due to getting Alvin Kamara in the 4th round. Like, he was running back 2 last year before he got injured.
He's running back 15 right now.
It's just he was running back like 2 before he got injured. Like, I know he gets older and the Saints aren't sexy, but like,
and it's
Kamara's just good every year.
And if show or shout, how do you say it starts? Rookie quarterbacks check it down a lot to their tight end.
Yeah, that's true.
He's going to throw it.
Why my second running back is somebody who I thought was going to pop off last year. Maybe I was just a year late. Tony Pollard. I think Tony Pollard is low-key a sleeper.
He played good
line, but running backs that can catch the ball help out rookie quarterbacks.
Yeah, they do.
I think their O-line should be better this year.
Carey,
Tony Pollard currently running back 28.
Yeah, higher than that. Carey, who is it? Who is my 3rd running back sleeper every year?
Spears was good.
I'm seeing a name that I didn't see before, and I don't know why I didn't pick him.
I don't even know where he's ranked, but he's a sleeper every year for running back. Who is it, Carey?
A.J. Dillon.
No, but I do love A.J. Dillon.
J.K. Dobbins.
No, come on. You're better than this.
DeAndre Swift.
DeAndre Swift, baby. I don't even care where he's ranked. He's a sleeper. Draft him.
He's running back 23 right now.
I love DeAndre Swift.
He's not good, man.
He's so good.
They needed to upgrade that RB, and I don't know why. Kyle Montague, the Rutgers guy, is going to overtake him.
Shout out to DeAndre Swift. Alvin
That
Kamara,
guy
DeAndre
out of
Swift,
Rutgers.
Tony Pollard.
All right. For
Tyjae
my
Spears is really good too, though. He's a big reason I won the fantasy championship. I had a lot of star power on my team. Tyjae Spears came through.
All right, for my running back sleepers, I have 2 guys and then 2 tiers.
What?
Exactly. You're going to listen up. My running back sleepers. All right. Chase Brown. I know he's very high, but I think he could be RB1. Chase Brown was insane.
People were saying that shit last year, bro.
He was insane. With that offense, Chase Brown, he was insane in that second half. He's going to have a huge year. He gets tons of catches. Bengals are going to score a lot of points. The defense is not better than last season. I love Chase
they scored
Brown.
9 points against the Patriots last year.
That was week 1. Chase Brown was not their RB1 back then.
Who was? Zach Moss?
Yeah.
No, it was Chase Brown, bro.
It was Chase Brown did not take over until later in the season, and he balled out. I love Chase Brown. Number 2.
You know that's Sidney Brown's twin or brother
I did not know
for
that.
the Eagles? Yeah, they're brothers.
I think this guy's going to be the RB1 in the Jets. I've heard a lot of bad stuff about Brees.
Hell yeah. He was on my list last year.
I got Braylon Allen as my running back sleeper.
You said it was a bad list. I had Braylon Allen on my list last
Braylon
year.
Allen's a big boy.
Motherfucker.
He's a
big as
big
shit,
boy.
dude.
I think we're going to see a 2-headed backfield and Braylon Allen takes over. He's got a big arm, and I think he's going to take
He
over.
runs like a defensive tackle.
He's a big boy.
It's
I think-
unreal.
Yeah, he's
He
good,
is.
man.
Nah, he's a treat, bro.
All right, then my other 2 tiers. All right, here's first tier is my boring guys. They get slept on every year, and they do it every year. James Conner, every year this stays over. Every year he's consistent. Every year he's good. James Conner, always good. Alvin Kamara's in this tier, just like Trevor said. Rookie's going to chuck it down to him. I love Alvin Kamara. The other one who's starting to get the underrated tier, he's been solid. He's been there, is Chuba Hubbard. Kind of gets slept on, but he had a great season last year. Panthers run the ball a lot, and I think Chuba Hubbard's a sleeper that you're going to get later on.
Okay.
And my last tier is the rookies. Guys, they're not going to start out, but you want to stash in your bench. Eventually you can take over. Cam Scattigo, the white boy, the Italian. I think he's going to take over Tyrone Trace at the end of the year. He's a pusher. He's going to fight. He's in there. Jaden Blue, the Cowboys' backfield's a mess. I think he'll easily be out Javonte Williams. Definitely is a third end back. I like Jaden Blue. And lastly, Caleb Johnson. Jalen Warren's more of a third down back for the Steelers. I really love Caleb Johnson. He looked great at Iowa last few years. I think Caleb Johnson's going to be every down back a couple weeks in for the Steelers. So there's my sleepers, boys.
All righty. By the way, I'm going to add an honorable mention. I didn't see this guy. He's ranked extremely low. And I can't figure out why. Joe Mixon is currently running back 22 in fantasy.
He's injured, Zach.
They got
is that why?
They got Chubb as well.
I don't care about Nick Chubb.
I saw Nick Chubb.
He's just not the same guy he was.
We'll see.
All right, before we go into
know.
bust, Tyler Haynes asked, "Yo boys, got the 1-3 in my keeper league, 2 wide receiver, 1 flex. My best options are Nico round 3 and McBride round 5. Which would you go with?"
Ooh, that's a good one.
Wait.
Stroud spams Nico.
Wait,
Yeah.
the options are either Nico or McBride, or you could do both.
Nico.
I'm confused on the question. Nico round 3, McBride round 5. Can you not get both?
No.
I love Nico. I really love Nico.
McBride, though, he's going to catch more touchdowns. There's no way he catches
Yeah.
1 touchdown again.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
love
Nico's the injury just scared me a bit.
I don't know, like
Yeah.
McBride, I feel tight ends are hard, bro. There's only
Tight ends
like
are
2 or
hard.
3 tight ends I love.
I'd go Nico.
McBride's not one of them. I love Nico.
Yeah, I'd go Nico on that one, but I do love McBride.
All
You know
right.
what was
Gary.
low key like a strat last year, and it only worked out because I got lucky. But I had Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely for a little while,
That was crazy.
and it kind of worked out for me. But I just got lucky. That's why.
All right. Bust, Carrie.
All right. I was wrong this last year. Maybe I'll be right this year. Derrick Henry. I hated on him last year, but he fizzled off in the second half of last season.
He did fizzle off in the second half of last
Trevor,
season.
it's not his fault. Keaton Mitchell is back, who has looked great. I think they're going to use Keaton Mitchell a decent
Dude,
amount. They
You're
also
gonna
have
draft
Lamar.
Keaton Mitchell?
I think
What's
Derrick
gonna
Henry-
happen?
No,
You're
I
gonna
think
draft Keaton Mitchell, and you're gonna go like
No, I'm not
3-1,
saying I'm
you're
not
gonna be
saying the
so
draft
happy, and then he's
team.
gonna tear
I'm
his
saying
ACL.
Derrick Henry is getting too high. There were so many good running backs. There's a lot of guys that Derrick Henry is not a pass catcher, also, but Derrick Henry. Zach, what's his running back draft right now?
I think he's 4.
And that's just there's a lot of better running backs fantasy wise. I can think of Derrick Henry. He's very good. He's definitely a top 10.
He scores a
fantasy
touchdown
running back.
every week, at least one.
He does, but he doesn't catch passes. And there's like, think of
There's
the guy.
no bigger Keaton Mitchell fan than me. He's my RB1 in all the Madden leagues.
And
But
I
he's gonna
don't
get hurt.
Derrick Henry,
He's going
he's
to
a
get
year
hurt.
older. I've been saying this for years. I was wrong last year. Maybe he'll be wrong. Maybe he'll prove me wrong again. 2 straight years. But Derrick Henry.
All right, let me tell you something, Kerry.
Let's hear it.
What's the guy's name that did Happy Gilmore too?
I did not watch Happy Gilmore too.
Well, you know the actor.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. He said that if Derrick Henry rushes for 2,000 yards, that they'll do a movie together.
Okay.
And Derrick Henry is a really big Adam Sandler fan.
He wants to do
So
a
does that
movie.
sway you at all?
Adam Sandler's made like 6,000 movies. Everyone's made a movie with Adam
Yeah, but
Sandler.
Derrick Henry really wants a movie with Adam Sandler, and all he has to
That
do
means
is
he'll rush for
2,000
2,000 yards.
Yeah, you don't think that's going to sway him at all?
Have you seen Daniel Falale at right guard?
That's pretty. No, that's a Pro Bowler. Pro Bowler. He's fucking awful, man. That's the worst Pro Bowl. That's why.
I saw Ravens fans are
there's
clamoring for
politics.
former Jaguar right guard Brandon Sheriff, who we bet on this podcast, who retired today. Rest
Yeah,
in
he
peace,
did.
Brandon Sheriff of football.
And I won that bet too.
He
got
did.
hurt.
All right, my last 2 busts. Devon Achane. He's so
Yeah, I almost
fast.
put
He has
him down.
talent, but he was supposed to break out last year. We didn't see it. I still don't love this line. He's talented, but
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek. He's on my list.
yeah, he's just too high. I don't get it.
Yeah.
And then the last one, he wasn't that high in the draft, but he had a decent year last year. But they kind of stopped using him second half. They brought in what's his name? Niners guy, Mason. I don't think Aaron Jones is going to be a huge RB1 option this year. I really don't love
Jordan
Aaron Jones
Mason's
in
good.
fantasy.
He's in his prime right now.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron Jones is going to have a big year. I really wouldn't take him till very later on. So
Yeah.
Henry,
that's fair.
Achane, and Jones, my 3 busts.
Okay.
Dude,
Trevor?
think about that made me think of AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley squatting.
He's not
How much do you think they could squat combined? 2,000?
a
No,
lot.
not 2,000.
It'd be close to 2,000 because I know
Probably
Jalen Hurts did 700 in college.
Saquon did like 550 as a freshman. That's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
As a freshman, I probably could have squat
The bar.
maybe one time.
I could have gotten the bar down
Bro,
and up one time.
that's insane.
But Saquon and then AJ Dillon's just a big, strong-legged back.
Huge, man.
Trevor, who your bus?
So we talked about James Cook a little bit. He's on there. I just think it's a really talented running back room more than anything. Chuba Hubbard, just because I don't think it's going to happen 2 years in a row. I'm a fan of his, though. He was fire in college. And then just because you can't play St. Mary's School of the Blind in the NFL anymore, I got Ashton Genty. He's ranked way too high, dude.
I am going to agree with Trevor with Ashton Genty. He's also on my bus list.
Way
He's
too high.
currently running back 6.
That's crazy for a rookie.
That's insane for a rookie running back.
And an iffy
So
line.
that's why I have him as a bust. He's currently overall being taken in the top 10.
And
Imagine taking a Raiders player in a top 8 of your fantasy league.
and he's not a good receiving back either.
No.
Yeah, man. Let's take a Raiders player in the first round of a fantasy draft. You should be shot.
I think
No.
I do think he'll run for 1,000 yards this year. I had someone ask me that. I said probably. It's a lot easier to run for 1,000 yards in 17-week season. But I don't see him near that high.
Mm.
And then I have everyone's favorite bust. Everyone last year's favorite bust. Christian McCaffrey.
Wow.
Can we trust him? Is there
I
any
don't
trust
know.
left? Is there any trust left?
I didn't
Are you
think
willing to
about him
put
too much.
yourself through the tornado of emotions that comes
Where's
to
he-
drafting Christian?
Where is he at, Zach?
He's
like
currently
3.
5.
Oh, 5?
He's
Didn't
5.
he have 2 surgeries on different different legs? Like he had a surgery on his right and left, right?
Yeah.
I'd be happy with him in like the second, maybe.
I haven't wanted him in
I
like
can't do it in the first.
2 or 3 years. Yeah.
Can't take him in the first anymore.
I'm safe, dude. I'm safe. I draft running backs who he thinks are going to be hits, and then I draft as many wide receiver ones as possible.
You know those like Facebook things that are like marked safe from disaster? It's gonna be marked safe from drafting Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now we go on to sleepers at wide receiver. I'll go ahead and go again. My first sleeper, I don't know what this offense is going to look like because it's a completely different team than what we had last year. But I think that this guy's a talented wide receiver. He is currently super low in the average draft position rankings. And that is why I'm going to take Cooper Kupp, current wide receiver 41.
I know he is pretty low. I'm not going to argue with you crazy about. Wait, no, I think Kerry doesn't. You like that, right? Because I think Kerry doesn't like Cooper Kupp. But yeah, for a guy that won the Triple Crown, like it's weird. I have no idea what to think of it, but I know Kerry doesn't like it.
I just think for wide receiver 41, I think that's incredible value.
Middle of the field, you know how to like versus zone.
Yeah.
You know how to get open versus zone. You know how to get
Yeah.
open versus zone.
So that's why I'm saying for if you can get him late, I think that's an incredible pickup.
I agree.
Especially for a Seattle team that I think only has. I think you have Smith and Jigba. Your running back room is always hurt.
Don't forget Jake Bobo.
Yeah, I forgot about Jake Bobo. You're right.
Bobo's him.
But
What about no? You forgot about the Miami tight end, Zach.
Jonnu Smith.
No, Arroyo,
Oh, that Miami tight
the
end.
savior.
Yeah. I just think at wide receiver 41, you get incredible value if you drop Cooper Kupp. That late. Next. Where's my next guy? I'm trying to find him on this list. Hold on. Oh, next up. At wide receiver 47, I was surprised by this. Khalil Shakir. Wide receiver 47.
Bro.
Top 5 receiver in the NFL per Trevor.
That is my he's got to be top 6, 7. I swear to God. Listen, let me ask you. Okay,
In the AFC East, sure.
first in catch drop, right? Ratio number 1, number 2 in yards after catch, only behind Jamar Chase. Like, if he's catching the ball better than anyone else.
Maybe he's a good quarterback that can throw the ball to him.
No, Shakir is like the reason why he's one of my favorite players is because I love players that can like get open in zone. That's why I love Lad McConkey. It's like that Cooper Kupp year. There's shades of that Cooper Kupp year. McConkey and Shakir. It's that same kind of player. And they're literally always. It's the most frustrating thing about rooting against the Bills. Like, it's not the tush push. It's Shakir is always open. A little 6th-round pick, a little 5'11", 6th-round pick is always open in the middle of the field. It's the most frustrating thing about watching the Bills. Rooting against the Bills.
And then my last sleeper.
What is he at, Zach? Shakir?
He is wide receiver 47 right now.
I will take that motherfucker in the 4th round, bro. Like, dude, don't play with me.
They have him just above Keon Coleman, which is I think is insane.
Yeah, I take him over crazy.
I would take him so far ahead of Keon. I wouldn't touch Keon Coleman with an 11-foot pole.
Wow.
My last one, wide receiver 40 currently. So all these numbers are coming from Fantasy Pros. Wide receiver 40. I think this guy's not going to be insane, but I can see him being a top 20 wide receiver in fantasy. It just kind of depends on how the season plays out. And that is Stephon Diggs.
Whoa.
Underrated or overrated?
Sleeper.
I think he's properly rated right now. I think he's underrated for fantasy. I think he's better than wide receiver 40.
The best thing about Diggs is like he's obviously coming off an injury, but he's moving really well in training camp. And he's moving fast too. He's not ginger. Like he looks like Diggs. Like
and it's going to be the first really good. It's going to be the first talented wide receiver that Drake May has ever had to throw to in the NFL.
No,
So
Pop Douglas slander.
okay.
Pop is good, but Pop is not.
Pop
Like,
is a slot man.
So I think adding Stephon, giving May a weapon like Stephon Diggs, I think you might see at times him get spammed a little bit.
He also
No,
gets to play
for
the
sure.
Dolphins
No,
twice a year,
definitely.
so
because Diggs can play inside and out too. There's gonna be 1 week where Diggs has like 15 catches. I
definitely
swear.
gets the Dolphins.
Probably.
But so those are my 3 sleepers. Who you got, Trevor?
First of all, this is how I know like either like there's idiots that work at ESPN or there's idiots that there's just idiots with football.
Did
With
you see
watching,
that top 10 list?
Huh?
Did you see that top 10 wide receiver list?
No, I didn't. You'll have to
Oh,
send it
I
to
saw
me.
a top 10 wide receiver list that almost made me have a conniption. They had Justin Jefferson as wide receiver 5 in the NFL.
They're probably banking on him to get hurt. But nah, Justin Jefferson's. Wait, like fantasy or just
in general, wide receiver 5.
fuck no. The lowest you could put that guy is like 2.1. No way. No
I
way.
forget who they had him behind Chase. They had him behind CD. And
I
they
wouldn't
had him
even put
behind-
like I would okay. I'm not gonna argue it, but I would put him over CD.
They had him behind CD, Chase, I think AJ Brown, and one other guy.
AJ Brown is such a like.
Chris doesn't even throw the ball 20 times a game.
He's good. He's really good, but like he's not top tier.
No,
He's
yeah.
second tier, AJ Brown. But how do you have like what is he? Why would you have Rashee Rice at wide receiver 25? I don't understand that at all.
Because they don't know how long he's going to be suspended for. It's pretty simple.
But like I thought at most it's like 4 weeks.
It could be more.
This guy was literally like my best fantasy pick last year before he got hurt. He was wide receiver 2, and like I drafted him in like a middle round. Like, nah,
Yeah.
Rashee Rice, get your hands on him, bro.
They also, Xavier Worthy wasn't the receiver he was by the end of the season.
Rashee Rice is 3 times the receiver that Xavier Worthy is. Xavier Worthy's a deep threat. Rashee Rice can do everything. Rashee Rice is a receiver.
He did a Hollywood Brown.
Xavier Worthy is a burner. Hollywood Brown is.
But he literally just had Rashee Rice early on.
How many false starts this year on Jawan Taylor over under?
A lot, bro.
A half. Over and under a half. Half a false start.
Jawan Taylor? He went to Florida, right? I think he did. It's always like some like Florida offensive linemen that pop off in the NFL that were just like average. Like Trent Brown. Dude was just average at Florida. He was just big. So good in the NFL. Anyways, my second one, little like you can play inside and out. He's better inside. I think inside guys are better in fantasy because catches. You know, we're assuming this is PPR, right? One point PPR.
I think that's the only way you play fantasy correctly.
He
I think
flew super
standards
under the
under-
radar last year. Nobody, I don't know where he's ranked right now, but I think he's definitely a top 18 guy. They lost Keenan Allen. I think Roma Dunze should be pretty good.
I like that.
I don't know where they have him at, but I think he's going to be somebody that gets open over the middle. And then my third, just kind of a reach. I've literally loved this guy since he was in college. Like, and I hated him when he was in college because he was on Arrival. But Jawan Jennings, he's literally just like always randomly good, and it seems like you can always pick him up. Like he's always a free agent for some reason.
Yeah.
But shout out to Jawan Jennings, and they lost Debo, so like, shout out to Jawan. So yeah, I got Odunze, Rashee Rice, and Jawan Jennings.
All right.
Who do you think was happier, Debo getting off the 49ers or the 49ers getting rid of Debo?
Debo, his fat ass.
Debo.
Bro. Yeah,
He's a Washington. He could go pound some 5 guys. He's happy, bro.
exactly. Imagine Kyle Shanahan being like, "Hey, go run in San Francisco. Like, go run in California. Like, whatever."
All right, Gary, wide receivers.
All right, number 1, Marvin Harrison Jr. He had so much hype year 1. He's still 1,000 yards, but people, the hype thought he's a disappointment. I think year 2, he'll be back. He'll be one of the premier wide receivers, and he's not going too high. I like Marvin Harrison Jr. He's got a little midget for a quarterback who threw one of the worst interceptions I've ever seen in the preseason.
You know what happened? Did you see what happened in that interception?
I couldn't tell what he just didn't see.
He tried to do he was looking, and then he tried to do a no-look pass. He looked back at the middle of the field, and then he threw it to the side, and he threw it
bad,
right.
man.
Like,
so bad.
It was awful.
That's like Coach. That's like Coach Terry. Do you remember him?
That's exactly like Coach Terry. Yeah.
He's trying to be cool, and he just throws it directly to the defense.
Just throw a meatball. All you had to do was be like, same thing, same exact thing.
Poor Kyler.
Little no look, just up in the air.
So I believe in him. Number 2, this man got 1,000 yards quietly last year with Will Levis and Mason Rudolph. Cam Ward will be better, and I think Cam Ward will trust him. I got Calvin Ridley as a sleeper.
Nobody talks about him.
He's a stud. He's good.
He's moving pretty good in training camp.
I think he's going to have a good connection.
Some videos of him moving pretty good
also
in
the
training
Falcons
camp.
defense, bro.
He's the best weapon he has. I like it. And number 3, there's a mess in the Niners receiver group right now. Demarcus Robinson probably is suspended. Juwan Jennings is hurt. Brandon Ayuk is probably going to start the season on PUP. Ricky Pearsall came on at the end of the second half last season. I think Brock Purdy and Ricky Pearsall are going to have a big connection. I like Ricky Pearsall early. Honorable mention, Zach did not like him, but I do think Keon Coleman is going to have a better year too.
Me too.
Former Jaguar also, Christian Kirk, who got spammed a lot last year. I think in Houston, he's going to get a decent amount as a wide receiver.
I forgot he went to Houston.
Right there.
That's just
How does
such
that
a
make you
busy
feel,
wide
Zach?
receiver.
But who, though? After
Christian Kirk was like a Jag, low-key.
Don't they still have Tank Dell?
he's out for the year.
Oh, is he really?
Well, I think Kirk will be a good wide receiver, too. And the last one, everybody forgets this guy's still a wide receiver one in the NFL, but Jacoby Myers, he's got Geno Smith, the best quarterback he's played with. I think Jacoby Myers is kind of a sleeper in Las Vegas. So
Not a bad one.
there we go. Wide receiver bust. Devontae Adams, he was very high in the wide receiver rankings. For Puka Nacua is going to get spammed out there. Cooper Kupp was very quiet last year. I don't think Devontae's just going to put up decent numbers. He's going to get some coverage, but I don't get why Devontae's so high in fantasy rankings.
Devontae currently is wide receiver 15.
That is for a wide receiver 2. I don't love that.
And another thing you have to take into
And
consideration,
he's older too.
Stafford's arm.
And Devontae was before he was with Rodgers, he wasn't doing too much last year. Rodgers loves to spam him,
but Stafford is gonna throw for 4,300 yards in his sleep, dude.
I don't know.
As long as he's healthy.
You don't even know if Stafford's going to be playing week 1 at this point.
Facts. If he does play a full season, though, he's going to throw for 4,300 yards in his sleep.
Number 2, any Indianapolis Colts wide receiver. I don't trust any of them. I don't trust the quarterbacks. I don't trust any of them. Tyler Warren. I do like Tyler Warren. He's not on my sleeper list, but I think Tyler Warren will be big. But
you don't like Josh Downs?
I don't trust any of these guys in fantasy. Pittman, Downs, Pierce. It's a different one every week. None of them are that reliable.
Josh Downs is the only one that I really – all of them get spread out, but Josh Downs does his thing every week. Josh Downs is – I love Josh Downs. That's the best part about watching Colts football.
Just Josh Downs.
And Adonai Mitchell getting wide ass open and Anthony Richardson throwing it 10 yards over his head.
And then Alec Pierce will have one random 40-yard catch from Anthony Richardson in game.
There was this one game early last year that, and people forget, Adonai Mitchell was a first or second round pick, right?
Yeah.
He was second, I think.
Bro,
he was early.
It's open deep, so he's literally Tyreek Hill. It's just
they have a good group. They
AR
just need that quarterback.
He's literally young. He's young Tyreek Hill. He can't be hit.
He's just young Tyreek Hill. He's just a worse route runner with worse hands, and
he just can't get open. He just can't get hit. The quarterback
he doesn't beat women or children.
That is one of the better things.
Well,
actually, do we know that for sure?
I think. All right, last one. This wide receiver group's also kind of a mess. A mess because they have so much talent. I got Chris Godwin. Igbuka's there. Evans is there. McMillan is there. Godwin is – I'm surprised they brought him back, especially if they knew they were going to draft Igbuka.
I don't think they knew they were going to.
I don't think Godwin's going to be a huge numbers this year. I think it's a great group. I don't think you're going to see huge numbers from any of these Bucs receivers, but definitely avoid Godwin. I would draft Igbuka over him. I might consider McMillan over
Didn't
him.
Godwin retire after he got paid?
No. Incorrect, sir.
He turned down a lot of money
With
from
the
New
Patriots.
England, but it wasn't that much more money because of taxes.
It was with taxes, yeah, but he wanted to stay in Tampa.
It was like 10 million more.
Also
with
looking like
New England.
Godwin's not going to make the first couple of games.
Really?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Still from last year, but yeah, Godwin.
Millen.
I think he was like wide receiver 40 or something, but even that, I'm like,
He missed time.
so many receivers in that
I
group.
think, let me just double check this.
I wouldn't even
50 catches, 500 yards, 5 touchdowns.
I wouldn't even draft him, honestly.
He missed time. It's hard. He's one of the guys like you got to like put him in the right week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, which is hard to do. But.
All right, Trevor.
So 3 of these guys, I'm just like not big fans of theirs personally, and then one of them I am a big fan of theirs. I don't see it coming together for him this year. I'm not a big fan of George Pickens. I think he's a lot more talented than stats or production is ever going to show for him. And I think like Dallas, obviously they're going to be pass first, but like I really think it's George Pickens is not going to take a lot of targets away from CeeDee Lamb. Second, DK Metcalf, just not a big fan of his hands, not a big fan of his route running. He's huge, but he's like the only thing there and on the outside. And it's a tough division. I don't think DK is going to be like necessarily wide receiver 1 material, like a top 15, top 20 receiver, top 18. And Jerry Jeudy as well. I could see that going either way. Personally, I'm not taking a stab at him. If he's there late, could you tell me what Jeudy is ranked? If you happen to
Jerry Jeudy. Hold on.
Because I know he's not an early round guy, but
I mean he's currently wide receiver 32.
So that's okay. What is that like?
That's above Jalen Waddle, Chris Olave, Jordan Anderson.
What round is that?
32. You're probably talking 6, 7. Kind of depends on.
Yeah. Okay.
How many teams do you have?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like him there. And then one guy I do like, but I'm gonna stay away from him in fantasy. I really wanted him last year in fantasy. I didn't get my hands on him, and I didn't miss out. I mean, he was good, but I didn't miss out on much. Marvin Harrison Jr. I think he's really good. I think he's gonna even take a step forward. I just personally don't want him in fantasy. I don't trust anything in Arizona.
Okay.
The best golf course I've ever played at was in Arizona, though.
Same.
Trust James Conner.
Same. What was the name of the golf course, Trevor?
I don't remember. Obviously it was a desert course, but
Please don't ask Trevor to use his memory past like 2 days.
I can show you a picture of it. Just beautiful, man.
Where was it?
Arizona.
What part of Arizona?
I think Scottsdale.
Was it TPC Scottsdale?
No, fuck no. We played at another course out there. We played the first day we got there, and we played in a different kind of grass. You'd probably know what kind of grass, but I obviously couldn't remember. But it was long, and they just overseeded it, and that's the worst golf I've ever played in my life.
Because of the rough?
If it got out of the fairway, it took me 2 strokes to get it back into the fairway.
I'm pretty sure the course in Miami was the worst you've ever played in your life.
That was a bad one. But all those, they had so many temporary greens. And, like, sometimes temporary greens you can ignore it. These were, it's like they put a temporary green in the bunker.
You weren't even getting near the green.
It's hard, bro. Golf is hard, bro.
Golf is hard.
Golf is hard.
Oh, man.
Okay, my busts. I don't know why I think this, but I'm going to say it anyway. This guy's currently wide receiver 13, and it's really mainly because I don't think you're going to have the same kind of year that this guy had last year. This team had last. I don't think you're having the same kind of year that this team had last year. I have T. Higgins.
Zach, I literally thought that the second before. Wow, I'm amazed. I guess that.
I don't think there's a single chance that Chase has a great year. and T. Higgins has a wide receiver 1 type of year, like they did last year. T. Higgins ended the season just shy of 1,000 yards, but 10 touchdowns.
They don't have a goal
73
line back.
receptions. I just don't see that happening again. I mean, if you go back, this is his most productive year he's probably ever had, if that I can remember. I could be wrong. I just don't see that happening again. I have T. Higgins a slight fall off. It's not because I think he's a bad wide receiver. I think he'd be a wide receiver 1 at a lot of other places.
And they have some other good young wide receivers that could take a step up.
Iosivas?
Question.
Yeah, Yoshivas and Jones, and they just got Noah Fant too.
Gary, would you rather have in New England right now T. Higgins or Stephon Diggs?
T. Higgins easily.
Are you serious?
Stephon Diggs is 34 and coming off a torn ACL.
He's also a wide receiver 1.
T. Higgins is a wide receiver 1.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's never had to be, but okay.
He easily.
He did have to be the year before Jamar Chase got there.
Did he?
Yeah.
Who was even that? Did Burrow come a year before Chase, but he got hurt? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So with Burrow hurt, he had 67 receptions for 908 yards, 6 touchdowns.
Who was the quarterback that year? It wasn't Browning, right?
Was it Dalton?
Oh yeah, it was Dalton. Was it Dalton?
Wait,
No.
what year? Oh, last year?
No,
2020.
when Burrow got hurt.
2020.
His drafted year.
The 2020
I think it was
Cincinnati
Dalton.
Bengals.
That might have been Dalton.
Yeah, I think it was Dalton.
Let me see. Who led the team in pass? Brandon Allen, Ryan Finley
That is
were the other 2 guys.
Nasty, bro.
Brandon Allen should not be a quarterback too.
No, Brandon Allen's decent. He always has some.
No,
good
he's
preseason.
You
terrible.
also
He's terrible.
the other 2. You had 2 other guys attempt passes: Tyler Boyd and Alex Erickson, both wide receivers.
Yeah, they were really trying everything.
Brandon Allen might be the worst quarterback too in the history of the NFL.
Nathan
over,
Peterman
under?
exists, Kerry.
I don't know.
Nathan Peterman exists.
Yeah, Nathan Peterman. How many players do you think are going to throw a pass for the Chicago Bears this year? 4,
Over
5?
under. What would you
4.5?
put it at? 4.5. I'll take the under on 4.5.
I feel like 4.5 is an easy under, and 3.5 is an easy over.
I feel usually there's a wide receiver trick play.
Exactly. I feel like 2 quarterbacks.
Well, and Ben Johnson's the head coach, so you might see more of that than you did on that tip.
So
I
4.5.
saw a poll. I don't know if it was on Bears Twitter from the other day. It was who'd be better to run Ben Johnson's offense, Tyson Bagent or Caleb Williams? And I was like, what? Why are you tweeting that?
Tyson Bagent's a dog.
He's not a bad QB2, but let's leave it.
All right. So I have Higgins as bust number 1. My bust number 2, I just think this is a crowded wide receiver room, and this is the oldest guy there. And for that reason, I'm going Mike Evans.
Damn.
Yeah, I was going to do it too.
Damn. I don't know.
You're going to notice the theme for my bust is you have to be able to pick them early.
You got to bank
It's
on
not
Mike Evans
bust if you can take them at their wide receiver 29 or something like that.
Because Mike Evans missed out on 200-300 yards being injured last year.
Mike Evans is wide receiver 16 right now. I just think that's incredibly
crazy
high.
high.
I don't think that's too high. That's Mike Evans, bro.
We're also a Bucs fan.
And then also the guy who is wide receiver 17, I also have as a bust, and that's Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I thought about that one.
Yeah,
too.
bro.
I think Garrett Wilson's going to have a decent year. I don't think it's wide receiver 17. I think he's going to be the 20 to 25 range. So if you're counting on him as being a solid as your wide receiver 1, or even if you're counting on him being a top end wide receiver 2, I just don't see that happening in fantasy.
You know how Terry McLaurin
I think he'll be an okay flex, but
I
feel like he's the next Terry McLaurin. Garrett
Was
Wilson.
it Fields that didn't throw to Pickens, or is it Wilson? What's one of them? I'm assuming it's Fields.
I would think it was Fields. Fields just threw to tight ends and shit.
But I mean, Wilson and Fields do have the.
Wilson is
They play
the
together.
next Terry McLaurin, who just sucks it up and doesn't have any help for 6 years, and then they get a fire rookie 1 year. That's Garrett Wilson.
Arch Manning.
Nah, DJ Lagway, bro.
Gosh, DJ Lagway in a Jets uniform is just going to remind me of Geno Smith.
I don't want that. That always happens. Like every time I'm a big fan of like a college athlete, he always goes where I don't want him to go. I don't want any football player that I like to go.
DJ Lagway is an Arizona Cardinal. That's so
I'd rather have that than him have to play in MetLife because that guy's leg will be.
Oh, he would not last. No, he's going to replace him.
That's how I felt with Cam Ward going to the Titans. I was like, I mean, I saw I've got a pre-draft.
I'd rather play at a bad offensive line than play in the turf in MetLife.
Well, it's like you can destroy a player's career by getting him off to a bad start. But
yeah, definitely.
Next we're going tight ends. For tight ends, I think we should only do 2 and 2.
I didn't even do any tight ends, so.
So you just comment on carries. Just comment on me and carries then.
All right.
So my two sleepers, like the fantasy football app, sleepers. This is one. It's a little bit of a reach. I'm going to be honest. This is a reach.
You remember Flea Flicker?
Flea Flicker, yeah.
Flea Flicker. That's an old one.
This is a bit of a reach, and I'll admit that. Just because the quarterback situation's so nebulous, and we don't really know what's going to happen there. But I do think he is one of the more talented tight ends in football, both as a blocker and as a receiver. And for that reason, I'm going David Njoku.
Bro loves Njoku. Njoku's fun.
Njoku.
Receiver.
I think with the right quarterback and the right system, I think he could be an easy top 5 tight end.
And Flacco looking like Flacco going to start. He can air the ball out.
Kerry, Njoku or Jonnu Smith?
Njoku.
I know you like Jonnu Smith.
Next, I had trouble with this one. I just think that this team's going to throw the ball so freaking much because they don't have a run game. So I'm going to go Jake. I'm going to go Jake Ferguson. Yeah. As a sleeper, he's currently tight end 13.
How about Dalton Schultz? Kirsten.
He didn't do anything in the second half last year when they were down receivers.
Tank Dell will be out.
But Tank Dell was out last year. He didn't do anything in the playoffs or in the...
Yeah, he didn't do anything late in the year.
All right.
But those are my 2 sleepers for tight ends. Kerry, what do you have for sleepers for tight ends?
All right. Zach had 2 of my exact ones, Njoku and Jake Ferguson. Njoku's good. I think he'll do good regardless of quarterback. Ferguson, he had a down year last year without Dak, but I think.
Oh wow, I've seen where your boy's at.
And his fiance has just got a boob job, so I mean he'll be better. Because he had the same. My other one, I had Tucker Kraft.
Wait, what?
Oh my God, Kerry! Oh my God! I gotta. I wanted to pick it up. Tight end.
Tucker Kraft.
I had Kraft, Njoku, and Ferguson, but the 2 I was most confident in were Njoku and Ferguson, and I was like, Kraft could have a good year.
That's fair. I mean, Luke Musgrave, I think, could also go off too, but Kraft's young. He looked good last year. I think he'll take a step forward.
You know who's currently tight end 22, Kerry?
Who?
Pat Freiermuth.
Well, I'll talk about him in a little bit.
Should we talk about Felipe Franks?
And my
possibilities?
My honorable mentions, I'll just say I have Hunter Henry, who's always reliable for the Pats, and Trey McBride, who I know he's like 10-2, but he's going to catch touchdowns this season. I think him and Ballard.
I think he's currently like tight end 3 or something.
Yeah,
which is why I didn't take him.
I think he could be better.
Oh, he's tight end 2 right now.
I think he'll be higher than Bowers, but I like him. My tight end busts. Pat Freiermuth, as Zach said, I think Jonnu Smith's going to be the number 1 target there in an Arthur Smith offense. I think Freiermuth is going to be there, maybe 40 catches, but he's not going to do too much. I'll do 3 quickly. Dallas Goedert, I think he's kind of on his way out in Philly. I think Grant Calcaterra will get more of a role there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of trade rumors about him, and, had a down year last year. I think he's not going to do too much.
They like moving on from tight ends.
Yeah. Exactly. My third one, rookie tight ends were a bit of always, a rough thing until Brock Bowers showed up. I think Colston Loveland's going to have a bit of a down year as a rookie. They also have Cole Kmet there, Luther Burden, Adunze, a lot of targets go around. So I think Loveland's going to have a bit of a down year, but I think he'll be good eventually. But at least year 1, I would not take Loveland that high. Tyler Warren, I would definitely take a bit up there.
All right. My bus. I don't know if any of you guys are gonna like these. I just think they're gonna finish lower than they're drafted.
Yeah.
And these guys are almost right in a row. Starting out with current tight end 5, Travis Kelce.
Yep, I thought about it.
That ain't
I
happening.
don't think he's finishing tight end 5. I
He-
mean,
That ain't happening.
he looked old as hell last year in the playoffs. And I
And it's
understand
like-
he had decent stat lines, but that's because they were force feeding him the ball. Like he got like 12 targets a game. It felt like.
They just in the playoffs. They just forget to guard Kelsey. Like
Yeah.
he stopped during the season.
Yeah.
Fantasy, no.
And this is probably like the best receiving core Mahomes had in a few years.
Yeah.
Probably
And,
the best one he's had since Tyreek Hill.
Who do you think had more touchdowns last season? Travis Kelce or Noah Gray?
I don't know.
Noah Gray.
Probably
Noah-
playoffs.
Noah
combined.
Gray had 5 touchdowns in the regular season. Kelce only had 3.
But what about playoffs? Kelsey had like what, 4?
Yeah. Well, that's
I don't think
great for Kelce in the playoffs, but that doesn't help you in fantasy.
Fantasy.
Fact.
Next up, a guy I think is going to struggle because I don't trust the quarterback there, and I love this guy, so it's going to be tough to watch him struggle a year.
Evan Ingram.
T.J. Hawkinson out of Minnesota. I
BJ.
don't trust J.J. McCarthy. I
Doesn't.
don't think T.J. Hawkinson finishes tight end number 6 ahead of guys like Mark Andrews, David Njoku, Tyler Warren, Johnny Smith, Tucker Kraft, Jake Ferguson. All those guys I think are going to finish ahead of T.J. Hawkinson this year in fantasy. And then another guy who I don't know if he knows how to throw to tight ends. I mean, I'd have to look at the numbers from last year, but from my understanding, he doesn't like tight ends. I don't think he targeted them much in college either. Evan Ingram in Denver, I think he's a great weapon, but I don't think Bo Nix throws to tight ends.
To be honest, Greg
Also,
Dulcich sucks.
Greg Dulcich has not played there in years, Trevor.
Who was their tight end last year?
They had the worst tight end group ever. It was like Lucas Kroll, Adam Troutman.
Lucas Krull couldn't even make the football team when the University of Florida was on its back. He had to go to Pitt, bro. Lucas Krull is horrible, but he's really sexy. He looks like Superman, so that's why he makes football team.
What?
He's really big and he has long blonde hair. He looks like he'd be so good at football, but he's not.
I listen. I think Evan Ingram could have an okay year. I'm saying
800 yards, 6 touchdowns.
I think Evan Ingram will finish with 500 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Fuck no. Take it to the bank. Evan Ingram, 800 yards, 6 touchdowns.
500 yards and I'll even bump it. 500 yards, 3 touchdowns.
You want to bet on that?
No way, bro.
Trevor?
Yes,
What do you-
I'll take
Zach
Zach
bet?
over. I'll take Zach over.
Okay, so wait,
Bet.
you can't just take my over.
Why?
We'll just pick a middle point. 650 and 4.
650 is a lot closer to 800 than 300.
No, I didn't say 300. I said 5.
What did you say? Oh, you said
I
3
said-
touchdowns?
I said 500, 3 touchdowns. I said 650 and 4. And you
Yeah, I'll
said,
take that.
You said 800, Trevor. So
Hey, I'll take 650 and 4.
okay, take the over on that? Okay, deal.
Yeah.
what's the bet?
I guess we got to hit both, right?
Yeah, you got to hit both.
All right. I think we'll hit both.
If
That's
it splits, it's a wash. How about that?
Got you. That's
If he
good.
gets 5
That's the safest
touchdowns-
bet we've ever made on this show. I don't
Yeah.
think we've ever had a wash before.
It's a wash. What's the bet for?
What could we bet Evan Ingram about? Denver, Colorado.
How about this? If he does it, I'll buy an Evan Ingram Denver Broncos jersey.
Okay, what if he doesn't?
If he doesn't, you have to buy a not Nick Kroll. That's the actor. You have to buy a
Lucas
Kroll
Kroll.
jersey. Lucas Kroll.
Kroll jersey.
That's okay, sure. Whatever.
Maybe make-
Yeah, you'd have to make your own Lucas Krull jersey.
Wait, I want to see if you could actually buy
Someone's
one.
got. Well, yeah. let's-
No, there is one
Probably
on
like
Fanatics.
$60.
Number
Lucas
85. $130
130 is ridiculous.
on NFL.com. Oh, you can buy a Lucas Kroll Saints jersey.
Can I buy his
I think
picture?
it's gotta be a Denver jersey.
Gotta be.
Gotcha.
Gotta be an 85 Lucas Cole jersey.
All right, my last question
Mhm.
to end our fantasy segment relating to tight ends. This is the question every year. Does Kyle Pitts finally break out this season? Yes or no?
I actually
five.
I actually like Kyle Pitts this year. I know it's a
You
meme
know,
not
Kyle
to like him.
Pitts and Michael Penix golf together.
I actually like Kyle Pitts this
They're
year.
golfing buddies.
I do like
Oh.
Kyle Pitts this year.
Believe in Kyle Pitts finally.
I actually do like him this year. And the reason I like him is because it's a meme to hate him. So he's down there at tight end 17, which I think
That's
is
insane. That's kind
insanely
of insane.
low. But it's because everyone's scared to take him. But I think the upside is just there. Listen, guys, in a lot of fantasy leagues, that's like last player drafted.
Yeah.
Tight end 17. A lot of guys don't take two tight ends a lot of leagues. They don't take two tight ends in the draft.
It's true.
So I think as a backup guy, like to take with one of your last picks, I think that's good value because if he does go off, we know what we know he's capable of 1,000 yards, right?
Sure.
So because he's done it before.
As
The
a
only
rookie.
question is, can he become a red zone threat? And I think he's going to have a full year with Penix at the helm. I think there's a decent chance he has a good year.
I said this to Trevor a couple weeks ago. This is my perfect fit for him next year. Kyle Pitts, Kansas City Chiefs.
When I had a Madden league and he went there.
Travis Kelce's going to retire. Noah Gray can lead the red zone blocking threat. And Kyle Pitts and that fast receivers, I like him in KC next year.
By the way, how do you guys feel about so let's just wrap up the show. How do you guys feel about the Kelce brothers announcing Taylor's new album on their podcast about football?
Jason is retired, whatever. I don't care what football players do after they retire. Travis is it's not even like close to what like his prime. Like you got to take Travis for what he is now, and it's a celebrity.
My whole thing about doing it on their podcast.
He's a celebrity, and she's doing the Super Bowl though. Lock.
I don't think she is.
They had like 285 people, like 285,000 people in the live on the podcast. She's doing the Super Bowl.
The reason I had an issue with them doing it on their podcast, listen, it's their podcast. They can do what they want, but their audience isn't Taylor Swift fans. Their audience is football fans.
No, and you even tell by like Jason, bro.
This is why I've hated the Kelce's for years. All they care about is attention. They just want anyone to slurp on them.
Jason is PC, bro. Like Jason's PC. Jason will say like whatever is gonna get them like the clicks and the. Yeah. Jason wants to go viral. Jason's bought into the podcast.
They're frauds. I've never liked the Kelce's. They're my least liked players in the NFL. Awful.
Well, one of them's not even in the NFL anymore.
I know. He still pisses me off. I still see him everywhere. He's on cereal boxes. He's on the TV. Everywhere I look, it's a freaking Kelce.
Everywhere I go, it's Jason Kelce.
God, I'd rather see the Pouncey brothers every day of the week. Goodness.
Dude, my dad sees them all the time.
I would not want to see them.
Do they still live in Lakeland?
One of them does, yeah.
Which one?
And their mom worked at Lakeland High School.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
They're really skinny now. They're not that big anymore.
I think.
So I was listening to someone talk about this. We're gonna play the music out.
Could be Ozempic.
But I was just going to talk about the offensive linemen. They retire from the NFL because they're no longer having to keep
I can't even hear a word you're saying.
How can you not hear a word I'm saying?
Now I can.
Now I can.
I couldn't before, but now I can.
Is this better?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so anyway, offensive linemen typically lose weight after they retire from the NFL. So that was an interesting thing. Thank you guys for watching, listening, commenting.
One last question. The Pouncey brothers and Rodrigo Blankenship versus Richie Incognito and the Kelce brothers in a fight. Who would you take?
Pouncey brothers.
But Incognito, man, Incognito's crazy.
I don't care.
Two Pouncies.
Two Pouncies.
Incognito. It's a tough one.
I'm taking Two Pouncies, bro.
All right.
You don't know nothing about them Lakeland boys.
Them Gator knots.
But thank you guys for watching, listening, tuning in, joining along with the conversation. We'll see you guys next time on the Beerly Football Podcast. Signing off.